Hello guys, I'm gonna do an first impression. This is not a review, okay? I'm gonna just do a first impression of my TPX that I just recently got pistol. It's made from by Tipman, and it is a magazine fed paintball pistol. There it is, mag. Put it in. First impression. Light, weighs like maybe a little bit more than 1 pound. Um, feels sturdy, hard. It's made out of plastic, but it's a composite plastic, a composite. Um, not, trigger feels good, nothing special, but it does feel comfortable to shoot. Safety. Um, it's just, I mean, I would have liked uh, a rubber grip. Um, this grip does not have any rubber on it, and on top of that, um, the edges of the shells, all over around the gun, edges, because it splits in two. Each side has this little edge. Let me see if you guys can see that. You see the little edge, the little line going up. It goes all the way around everywhere that it's plastic. See the little line. Now, this bothered me because it they didn't bother at Tipman to sand or take off the little edges. So when you grip the gun, if you're, I mean, maybe you won't, maybe you wear gloves or something, you won't notice it. But I'm actually a little bit picky about how they didn't take the time to take those little edges off. If you're paying $220 for a gun, um, it it just they should have took the time to make sure it's smooth all the way around. Um, I didn't pay 220 for mine. I found it. A guy was selling it used, and he had barely shot a couple times with it. He just was starting to go out of get out of paintball, and he sold it really cheap to me. So I was really happy. The only reason I got it was because of the price he was selling it. Um, it is it is fun to shoot. I mean, I can't do a review on it because I haven't played with it enough. But it is fun to shoot. It's fun to, you can't beat that. This one doesn't have the upgraded thing. Uh, if you buy one, it doesn't have the upgraded piercing valve and the plug. You just need to send Tipman an email. They'll send the stuff right out. I did have some issues with piercing the CO2, um, but it worked out anyway. I just put an O-ring at the end of a small O-ring on the end of the 12 gram, and that gave me enough leverage to pierce it completely. I shot it. I mean, it shoots just um, like most guns on the market, most pistols. It does have a little bit of a rise or kick as you're shooting it, not a whole lot, but you can feel the vibration of the gun going up. It's regulated. It's like a blow forward design. It is not a blow back marker. It has a regulator. It has a firing uh, valve thing. It's spring return. So it is advanced. I mean, it's not like your Delta 60, my Delta 68, which is just regular small miniature spider on the inside. Um, Shot a couple magazine through it on yesterday's Saturday. Um, don't have much more to say about it except for the the edges just bothered me a lot. I'm gonna have to open it and sand down the edges to make sure it's all smooth and nice. The magazine release kind of gets stuck if you push it like in a lot. If you push it a lot in excessively, it will get stuck. See how it's pointing out. Um, but I mean that's only if you like push it in. You don't really have to push it that much just to release the magazine. All you have to do is like flick it, and you won't have any problems. If it stays stuck like that, then you won't. If you put a mag in, it'll just slide out. So that's my initial impressions. I like the windows on the side and on the top, to be able to see the paintballs. If you're gonna use paintballs, try to use a bright paintballs so you can actually see them. If you use like a dark green or dark purple, you're gonna have trouble looking at them. Even you will be able to see them, but if you use like a orange or silver or red, you'll be able to see it much more. Um, Barrel comes off. I mean, the only thing I did notice about the barrel, it's accurate. Okay, just like any other pistol or gun, accuracy has nothing to do with the gun. It's basically paintballs. The better paintballs you use, the better accuracy you get. And if your gun is regulated, it tends to shoot a little bit better. The barrel on the inside, it's not as shiny as, let's say, my custom products barrel. Maybe on the camera you see like it's shiny, but comparing it to other barrels, it's not that shiny. Maybe they could have done a better job of polishing it on the inside, but it does come out. You can switch it out with another barrel if you wanted to. They sell upgraded barrels for it. Don't really waste your money. What I would like to buy in the future is two more mags, so I can carry one in the gun and then three on my on the side, and I think that'll be enough. Maybe some 10 round tubes on my in my pocket, so if I need more than four mags, I can just load them in. Not much to say, although I did get this nifty laser for uh, for my gun. It'll be on there, and it has this little pressure switch which I can point, and it'll point. Not really much of a use. Paintballs aren't that accurate, but who cares? It'll look badass. Look at that. So I hope later on I'll do a full review on it after I play a good couple months with it. I did hear a lot of paintball breakage issues on the internet. That may be true. I fired a couple, I'd say 30, 40 shots with it Saturday, and I didn't have one shot break. I did set my velocity to 260. I don't. The field is close enough to where you don't really need to put it up to 300. Timman recommends 270 max, 275. If you want to go higher than that, then don't go above 280 to limit ball breakage. And don't use ultra brittle paint in it, because I mean I used Spectrum and it shot great. So that was my initial impression. A shout out to Antonio. I know you're watching, and maybe Kidani, and Abby if you're watching. Hope to see you guys on in July 17th, and see you later. If you have any comments or questions about the gun, just let me know, and I'll try to help you out. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.